Coach Schmitt, just start with a opening statement on today's game against Lehigh.
Yeah, it was a really good football team that we were playing. You knew they were physical, could run the ball and stop the run, and that's what they showed to demonstrate today. I'm proud of our football team. They fought back, put ourselves in a position if we made a couple plays to make it a close game right there. And we had our ups and downs. And we talked about there's probably 4 or 5 plays that could have made a difference one way or another, even though maybe the statistics weren't tilted in our favor. So I'm proud of our team. We all know that we're going to learn from this and then move on and use it to get better.
Coach, going up against the number 10 team, like you said, is obviously a tough task for your team, especially so early into the season. What did you see from your team specifically that you thought was something that you could definitely build off coming up against such a tough opponent like Lehigh?
Well, I like the fact that we battled them through the early part pretty close. And sometimes games statistically are against you and you're still fighting in there. You're making some plays, the key plays. And then we got down and we came back, responded, put ourselves in a position to potentially tie the game in the fourth quarter, and then you got to make plays from there, critical plays. I know we have a bunch of veterans back, but we also have a lot of young guys and new guys to our program playing. So give them credit, they have a lot of veterans that have played on their team for a couple years. You can tell that defense has, I think it's 10 starters back. You can tell, and so that's what happens down the stretch. The experience pays off.
Coach, Joey had the drop and then the next play had the big catch, and he had a few big catches today. What is that? How is that a testament to his confidence level?
Yeah, he knows next play. I mean, that's what we preach. That's where our players live. Next play. So it's wiped, it's gone. He's ready to make the next play. He knows he will. He knows he can. He understands it's a game of football and things happen sometimes. They don't always go exactly the way you're supposed to. We would like it to. It's the beauty of the game. It's the ball's not rounded. Don't bounce the right way all the time. Same way all the time. So.
Coming into this game, Lehigh had the number 3 overall rushing offense in the FCS.
Mm-hmm.
How did you game plan for that kind of rushing attack, and what did you see from your team on how to respond from such a hard rushing attack from Lehigh?
Well, I have to watch the tape, but I thought we battled strong early. We did get banged up. Trust me, we just aren't as deep of a team, and so when you get 2 of your best players, one on each side of the ball, hurt, that's going to stress you a little bit. So I think we were on the field too long defensively, got wore down, and missed Tyson. So I thought we battled in there. Really good rushing team, really good running backs, tough to get down, So we'll watch the tape and see what we got to do to get better.
In the second half, you saw Tyler Rydell kind of take the team on his back and use his dual threat ability to both rush and pass to kind of put the team on his back. What did you see from him today that you especially liked?
Well, I liked that he responded and made better reads in the second half. I thought he was a little bit hesitant in the first half. And thus, we were 3 and out a couple times. So he responded to it and, played the next series and got in a little rhythm, made some good reads, showed that he can run the football when need be. So I like the way he ran the offense there in the second half.
We also didn't see Taj Butts a lot in the second half. Was there a strategic influence as to why you ran Sean Solomon the majority of the game, or?
Taj was one of those 2 guys I said, one on offense and defense. 2 of our best players on our team that were injured in the first half and couldn't come back to the game. Play this game.
Coach, it was one of the top defenses in the FCS, as Ben mentioned, but they gave up their most points this year so far, and not like a consolation, but overall from the offense, just what did you see from them?
I thought at times we executed really well. even were able to manage some tough yards. Like, I watched their film the last 2 weeks, and there were teams, I said some of those teams were getting tough yards on them. Positive 3, 4, 5 yards is good against them. They play a lot of guys in the box. They do a really good job. They're well coached. Their safeties are downhill. So you're sometimes getting, 7, 8, sometimes 9 guys in the box and committing to it, and that opened up some passing lanes for us. So I'm glad our guys execute some of those things.
Games like today, playing against Pitt to open the season, another tough game next week. I mean, how do you guys take these games and the NEC play, and how do you think it's going to help you guys?
Well, I mean, we plan every game, to play our best football, regardless of who we're playing. It doesn't matter if it's a FBS team or a Division II team or a top 10 team. Our whole thing is play our best football. Obviously, some of the teams have bigger challenges for us. But I think anything that we do that's going to get us reps, work together, learn from our mistakes and our failures, and keep getting better is going to help us down the stretch. But these types of games like today and next week, and they stress us. They force us to learn fast and hard, and if not, we pay for it. So we're going to learn from it, and move forward. I'm proud of this football team. I'm proud the way they battled and competed. They could have put it in the tank, came back, scored, had a situation where if we score, we're 1 score down, with 4 minutes left. And I said, look, sometimes you get a break, we get 3 and out, and we get the ball again. We can get the ball down the field quickly. So.
Anything else? Good. All right.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.